Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. As you know, it may not resonate with everyone, but I try to get the majority of you. But this is for Scorpio, full Celtic cross, for the masses of Scorpio that watch YouTube. I do shuffle these prior and concentrate on your sign. Pick up the most energy I can. Fool card in the Wheel of Fortune. Someone feels like new beginnings are not very good for them, possibly. If it's meant to be, it'll come out again. Let's hope for a good reading, a positive reading. And if not, we'll work through it. We'll figure out a remedy. Let's see what we got here. Beginning energy coming in. Feeling abandoned and left out with the Five of Pentacles. Someone's feeling a little left out. Feeling like they're not getting enough in life, or people are not there for them. Let's see what else is going on. Getting out for a lot of the signs, it's Seven of Cups. It's in reverse. Not accepting any offers or different options, or you may just turn everything down that's coming towards you. Or you feel like you got no options at all. What's crossing it? Blockage, not seeing things for how they are, not necessarily in a negative way. It's just that it's like there's a fog in front of your eyes, a blindfold. And you can't see clearly, so you may block situations from you with the Two of Swords. You may feel that things are blocked from you, from the outside sources also. Your goal is wish fulfillment. You got high hopes and wishes and dreams that you want to fulfill. I'm going to clarify these as soon as I can. Foundation, thinking about the past too much, negativity of the past. That is the Six of Cups in reverse. It's also sometimes someone can come back from the past that makes you feel unease. In the past, you feel like an injustice was done to you, or maybe you did this injustice to somebody. I have to clarify. But this can go either way, but an injustice was done by somebody. We will find out more. In the near future, you will be dealing with a lover situation, couples, something emotionally bonding. Possible future outcome or the advice from the universe is the Tower in reverse. You want a Tower in reverse. It's avoiding a negative situation. You dodge a bullet, as they say. Outside influences, you may get a new offer that has financial ties to it. It's a stable offer. So if someone offers you something, you can about guarantee that this offer is stable. I'm trying to get this to where you can see everything. Hopes and fears for you. You're afraid of manipulation, manipulative situations. We'll clarify that also. The outcome, the world. Something isn't over yet. You can't begin something totally new until you end a karmic cycle, possibly, with the World card in reverse. Now, the subject at hand, we're going back and we're going to clarify. I reshuffled these cards prior, and I concentrated on your sign like I always do. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, with the Two of Swords crossing it. Why are you there for Scorpio? What's going on? You may have found out something or trying to break free. Seven of Cups. Remember, I'm telling you that there's no options out there. You've got your blindfold on. You're keeping your guard up because you're afraid of sneaky situations that happened in the past, most likely, and you want to break free. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. Why are you there for Scorpio? Feeling really disappointed, too, with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is disappointment. Loss, sorrow, in a way. It's not that it's a total failure with the Five of Cups. It's seeing just the negatives in your life and not seeing the positives that are around you. It's just been hidden from you, or you just can't see it. Your goal is wish fulfillment. That is the Nine of Cups in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio? The Hermit. You're thinking to yourself. You're staying to yourself. Or your thoughts are kept to yourself about the wishes and the hopes and dreams that you have. Nine of Cups, the Hermit, both in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio as the goal, or what crowns them? It has to do with the Lovers again. Got the Lovers twice here, so that's very, very strong here. You're wishing upon somebody, Scorpio. Your thoughts are towards them. Now, in the past, Six of Cups. You had a negative situation from somebody in the past. Six of Cups, why are you there for Scorpio as the foundation? It's also a past card, is why I say that. High Priestess, someone with a lot of intuition, someone who is spiritual possibly, or someone you just didn't understand, or you're trying to understand what is going on. It could be also, because it's about intuition. And maybe you feel like, maybe you're trying to feel what they're thinking. Six of Cups, the High Priestess, why are you there for Scorpio as the foundation? Trying to see things for how they are with the Two of Swords. You're trying to let down your swords with this person in the past, or they're trying to do it with you. But it's like things are hidden from them still a little bit. Or intuition. You're trying to think what they're feeling. In the past, there was an injustice done, whether you did it or they did it. And the Justice card in reverse, why are you there? In the past for Scorpio. Page of Cups. Yeah, there was a message of love, or of emotional message sent. But someone may have turned it down, or they may have thought there was an injustice or something negative about this message. It could be also, this could be you, because it is a Page of Cups and you are a water sign. Or it could be another Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And you're feeling like an injustice was done to me, and I offered someone kindness, and I offered them friendship, and they kind of just threw it in your face. Justice in reverse, Page of Cups in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio in the past? And there was some embattlement, there was some strife involved with the Five of Wands. And near future, you're dealing with a lover situation. Is in the upright, is a major arcana, so it's very important. See what that's about. Could be communications come in or out. It kind of spun when it landed. That is communications with a lover. It's an Eight of Wands. Lover's card, Eight of Wands. Why are you there for Scorpio in the very near future? Could have to do with the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This person is in reverse, so you could be like, there could be harsh words said or being said in the near future with a possible air sign, or someone with just very sharp words. It doesn't have to be an air sign. But communications are still off with this lover or this love situation. You got to watch for the harsh words being said back and forth, whether you're doing it or they're doing it, but they're the ones in reverse. They may be feeling the harsh words or the sting also. Now the Tower, possible future outcome, is in reverse, dodging a bullet, or avoiding something from crumbling around you. The Tower in reverse, why are you there as a possible future outcome, or the advice from the universe telling you to avoid a tower. Why are you there for Scorpio? Yeah, you're going to avoid a negative situation that will cause you heartbreak with the Three of Swords. The Tower in reverse, Three of Swords, why are you there for Scorpio? the Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign also, or someone with earth in their chart. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could be that someone wanting to avoid heartache with you. Maybe they're afraid that there's more than one person, and they're afraid their heart will be broken. Like I said, this could be you feeling this way, and you may be avoiding heartbreak. And because there is more than one person involved in this situation. But a tower is avoided, or can be avoided. Now, what's coming towards you, or the outside environment, is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. It's a great card. Could be that someone's wanting to offer a new stable beginning with you. Something that is solid. Could have to do with finances, or like I said, just the stability in general. Something that lasts a while. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio? There's that tower. They're offering you something. Why? Because of this tower. This one that you can avoid. Let's find out more first. Ace of Pentacles is a great card in the upright. Maybe it could be surprising to you also. This could be something totally different. The tower is something you just weren't expecting. You were like, holy Comanche, you know. So Ace of Pentacles, the tower in the upright. Why are you there? Ace of Pentacles again. Yes, something's going to surprise you, and it has to do with finances. And they're both in the upright, so I don't see this at tower as a bad thing. It could be a tower situation happens around you that allows you to have a new beginning. How interesting. Like something can fall for somebody else, but begin for you. That's just for some of you. Others, like I said, you're not going to be expecting this. A tower situation that allows you a new beginning. You can leave it in the comments if I have them open. YouTube is going through some certain situation with comments lately. So if you see me close them, it's because YouTube, to get along with YouTube, so no one takes advantage of the comment section. It's a pretty big situation going on with YouTube. But the Magician in reverse, this is what your hopes and fears of are, and you're afraid of manipulation with the Magician in reverse. You're afraid someone's going to try to manipulate you and get by with something with you. The Magician in reverse, why are you there for Scorpio? That's Seven of Wands. I had to look at that clearly. These are new decks to me, new pictures. This is someone getting a little defensive also with it in reverse, the Seven of Wands. So you're afraid of manipulative situations and getting defensive, whether you're getting defensive or someone else is. You're afraid of it. Magician, Seven of Wands, both in reverse. Why are you there in the hopes and fears of Scorpio? And you're afraid you're going to lose balance or lose your temper possibly, or lose train of thought, or just, you know, feel secure. You're afraid you're going to lose all this because of manipulative situations, that someone may get defensive and touchy with you, or a little bit more than touchy. Now, the World card is in reverse. That means whatever this occurred in your past with the Lovers and wish fulfillment and injustices that were done from the past, it's not over yet. Sorry, if that's what you're wanting. It's a karmic cycle. You got to finish it. If you're wanting to finish it, you can. But the World in reverse, why are you there for Scorpio? The Hierophant has to do with a broken contract. Could be something like, it's a lover situation apparently, or emotional attachment. So very well could have been someone you were in a relationship with and you broke up. You know, the contract ended somehow, or someone did not follow through with what they were supposed to do. So it has to do with an old relationship. Maybe you need to heal. Maybe you need to have closure with this person before the World card can turn back upright again. But you yourself are trying to avoid a tower situation. But something does change. It comes your way. That's a new beginning with something stable. It could be two different situations for all I know. But you got the World in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Why are you there for Scorpio? The Star. Your thinking is hopeless. or someone else is thinking it's hopeless with you. But the karmic cycle isn't over. You're going to have to do something, or they're going to have to do something with you. It's not necessarily contacting them. You don't have to, but come to realization, see things for what they are with the Two of Swords in reverse. Realize what happened. Whether it doesn't matter whose fault or not fault it is. I wish you could see all these. Let me push this up. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because you're going to need some closure in this situation to get your wishes, to get your wish fulfillment with the the Nine of Cups. You're going to need to do all these things with this person, because apparently you were very close to them at one time, and they were very close to you, and there was much feelings. Oops, dropped. There was a lot of feelings there. But someone hasn't moved on from the situation. That's what I'm trying to say. And to get closure and to get this thing to end, whether you want to close the door completely, it's like something was left unsaid or undone to close this door. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. But like I said, don't forget that Ace of Pentacles come twice. Something is headed towards you of a new beginning, a stable one that you will not be expecting. It comes with a Tower moment. There's a Seven of Cups. Lots of options now. You may start accepting these options in the very end. These new offers. There could be a lot of them. I don't think you're going to settle for just one. Just saying. But you got something else coming in. I think it has to do with this Ace of Pentacles. So if I have the comments open, I'd really like to hear about that Tower situation. You probably already know what this is. You know, it's pretty much just having closure, new beginnings over a surprising event you just weren't expecting. Talk to you later, Scorpio. Bye.